Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all, and I got a question for y'all. Now, this is another combat sports related video. I got a question for y'all because this female fighter, she doesn't fight anymore. She retired, but when she did fight, she did make a name for herself, and she dominated. In the beginning of her career, she had an undefeated record, but until she got defeated by Holly Holm, it kind of somewhat seemed that, she kind of maybe lost a little bit of a passion for fighting. Some people probably would say that her career had went downhill because I think after that, later on, she ended up fighting Amanda Nunes, and and I think she ended up losing to her, and it's like after that, she didn't want to fight anymore. So she ended up going to professional wrestling, going to the WWE, and she ended up like having a career in pro wrestling, and she dominated in the WWE. But it seems like she's done with both. It seems like she's retired altogether from pro wrestling and from mixed martial arts. But the other fighter, on the other hand, she's a judo practitioner just like this other fighter is. And last night was an amazing night for her. She's the new UFC Women's Bantamweight champion, and I remember she dominated in the PFL, the Professional Fighters League. But I got a question for y'all. Ronda Rousey versus Kayla Harrison. If these two would have fought each other, who do y'all feel would have won in this mixed martial arts fight? My fellow Ronda Rousey fans, my fellow Kayla Harrison fans, let's chat, let's have a discussion about this. But who do y'all got winning in this mixed martial arts fight between Ronda Rousey versus Kayla Harrison? I'm gonna give you my answer like I do as always. This would be an amazing fight. This would be an awesome fight. This would be like a dog fight. It'll be like a back and forth. This is like a fight that could definitely go either way. But I feel like Ronda Rousey at the prime of her career, I feel that like she probably would have won against Kayla Harrison by I feel she would have won by split decision against Kayla Harrison. But it's one of those fights that could definitely go either way. And yeah, I know for a fact, if they would have fought, they definitely would have had a rematch. And if they was to have a rematch, I feel that Kayla Harrison would have won by maybe unanimous decision. Then if they fought for a third time, I probably would say that maybe Ronda Rousey would probably win by submission. But yeah, this fight would have been like one of the greatest women's mixed martial arts fights of all time if it ever went down. Just like when it comes down to boxing, people be talking about the boxing match between Muhammad Ali versus Mike Tyson. People would be saying that that would be a great fight. People would say that that would be the greatest boxing match ever. This mixed martial arts match would have been one of the greatest fights ever if it ever went down. Both of these fighters are judo practitioners. Yeah, Ronda Rousey and Kayla Harrison. But yeah, my fellow mixed martial arts fans, my fellow UFC fans, my fellow Ronda Rousey and Kayla Harrison fans, let's chat. Let's have a discussion about this. If this fight was to go down, who would win? Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. And again, my new song, my new track, my new record, Long Day, it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my SoundCloud. Y'all can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run it up. Let's blow it up. Love y'all.